This is Hyderabad, one of the 6 major metropolitan cities in India with over 10 million people. The people of Hyderabad are called Hyderabadis. A city with a rich historical heritage, in recent years, it has also developed into a major technological hub. But at one time, this emerging metropolis was also known as the City of Lakes. Hyderabad has a hidden beauty that comes to life when the monsoon arrives. Every year during the monsoon season, rainwater runs into the lakes from various sources. Some of the lakes were naturally born of themselves, but most of Hyderabad's lakes are man-made and were built in the 16th and 17th centuries. The local term for lake is cheruvu, kunta, or tank. About 200 to 300 lakes still survive to this day. When the lakes get filled with water, the flora and fauna of the season come to life. During the monsoon months, various species of birds migrate to the lakes to feed and breed. The climatic conditions are perfect for breeding, and the fish and grass serve as food. The Hussain Sagar is one of Hyderabad's most significant man-made lakes, built by Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah, the 4th ruler of the Golconda Kingdom, in 1563. It is fed by the Musi River, a tributary of the Krishna River, a prominent river in southern India. Another prominent lake, called the Usman Sagar, was built by Usman Ali Khan, the Nizam of Hyderabad, in 1920. The lake was created as an additional source of drinking water and to prevent the Musi from flooding during the rainy season. The Himayat Sagar is another lake that was built in 1927 for similar purposes. Aminpur Lake was also constructed around the same time and is located just to the northwest of the city. Many migratory birds, including flamingos, visit this lake from far-off places, making it a hotspot for birdwatchers. The lake has been a biodiversity heritage site since November of 2016 and is India's first body of water to be recognized as such. Efforts are in place to protect its ecological significance. Most of the lakes are controlled and maintained either by the state government or by private sector companies. Some of the lakes are well protected. The lakes are also frequented by fishermen whose use of these waters is regulated by the government, and many of Hyderabad's residents flock to them to relax and exercise. The number of lakes in Hyderabad has been depleting rapidly. About 50 years back, there were around 7,000 lakes, and that number has fallen to just around 300. Recent human activity has been killing a number of these lakes. Many of the lakes no longer exist because of rapid real estate development in modern times. Many of the lakes are being used to dump garbage and sewage. Plastic waste and waste generated by retailers of poultry and meat also gets dumped into these lakes. Plastic and chemical waste threaten the birds and other forms of wildlife that thrive in these environments during the monsoon season. Birds end up feeding on waste material and get sick. Humans living close to the lake also utilize the water bodies for personal use and invariably pollute them. Many of the lakes have shrunk by almost 50% due to such activity. As a result, rainwater that does not get free passage into these lakes leads to flooding in many areas. Now, it is in our hands as the citizens of this beautiful city to reverse the damage done and to protect these water bodies from disappearing. If we don't take action now and protect these water bodies, the next generation will have to bear the consequences. The impact of our detrimental activity is also showing in the climatic changes that we're observing year over year. We love this city, and it is in our hands to enjoy the beauty offered by these lakes without destroying them. There is still time to change things for the better, and we have the knowledge to solve these problems. We still have hope, and the future is in our hands.